What's up, guys? It's Mike with Shallow Reefing, coming back at you with another video. And today, this might be a little bit of a ranty video, so we'll see what's going on. And it's ranty because of one thing. Oh, two. My other stinking Octopus 4 has now frayed. And yeah, it is doing that in the water. Photobombing with the strike blending. So I don't think any electrical charge is coming through, but I'm definitely gonna take that off. Unfortunately, that's where my battery backup's connected. But luckily, I do have those, new gyres that I can just connect to the ice cap battery backup. So you guys know how I have these new Higer wave makers, and I took off a J-bow on the other one, and I couldn't find the box. I was looking everywhere for it, and I realized I put my J-bow SLW20 in this one. So guess what's going in the tank? Spencer, guess what's going in the tank? Can you say a new wave maker? Or an old wave maker? Yep. Reef octopus. Killing me right now. That's how I feel. That face. Right there. Give me a pouty face. Yeah. Pouty face. Yes. Pouty. That's how we feel. Pouty face. And I sent off a reef ICP total test from Fauna Marin because the corals are still not looking too happy. This dragon sulfopter, which I love, you can see it's just pale right there, and I don't know what to do. And I didn't take the video, but my Anthias died and was on this pump. I don't know if it got sucked into it or what, but yeah. So it seems like when it rains, it pours, and a bunch of stuff is going wrong in the tank, and I just did a whole video about Show You're Ugly, and that coral is pretty much dead now. Yeah, that coral on my thumbnail, completely covered in cyano. It's dead. For sure. Dead. Put a fork in it, it's done.
It's so done.
Gonna definitely put it in the sump or just take it out and let it just die.
Worse than a bird brisket.
So this video is actually supposed to be all about re-aquascaping some things in the tank and ripping out all these mushrooms that I can't stand. But it's turned into a ranty video about all the things going wrong in the tank with the pump, with some of the corals not doing well, sent out ICP tests, dead coral here, dead fish there. And I know something is off because my canary in the coal mine coral, this WWC yellow tip, has no yellow tips on it right now, which means something's going on with the parameters, with the chemistry. It's not happy. Something's out of whack. I have like very fine yellow tips on only a couple. But yeah, when that's not showing the yellow tips, I know something's out of whack in the tank. So I'm going to put on my J-bow SLW20, remove that $400 Octopus 4 pump that lasted 4 years. $100 a year? I don't know if that's a good return on investment. I can get the pump for like $200 because I still have the brain, but $200? I mean, that just seems stupid at this point, you know? But for about $100 a year, I mean, I could get one of these every year and just pitch them. I don't know, man. I don't know if these octopuses are a good return on investment. I just don't. So I will see you in a couple days when I get that pump off and I get my ICP back, and we'll see what's going on with the tank. All right, so I don't know what's going on, but my one Anthias ended up in my power head, and this guy is now just laying down here on his side. I have no idea what to do with him. He looks just super weak. I think I'm gonna rescue him and put him in the 20-gallon tank. I don't know if he's getting bullied or what, but I need to save him or else he's gonna end up in the power head too. Poor guy. All right, it looks like some nipped fins, so there might be some aggression. I don't know which fish is destroying my Anthias. Well, he's in the frag tank now and he's hiding in the back. And those fins, oh man, you can't see anything, are definitely frayed pretty badly. So power's out and got tornado warnings again because Clarksville, Tennessee is stupid, and we apparently live in Tornado Alley. But ice cap battery backup is plugged in and not working on my return pump because my other octopus died. So what the heck, man? This ice cap battery backup sucks. So still can't figure out why my ice cap battery backup is not working. It has failed many times. I thought it was the fuse previously. I've looked at the directions. I don't know what's going on. And now I have my 3 air pumps, one on the main tank, one on the frag tank, one on the quarantine tank over there pumping it up. So we will see how all this does. We are on an hour with no air, well, no circulation except for these air pumps. And let's hope this all works out. This video definitely took a turn. Oh yeah, and I was gonna do a water change today. So in a city of about 150-ish thousand, 90,000 people are without power. This is gonna be a long one. At least it stopped raining, so I got another hour before I'm about to fire up the generator. And then my son is currently playing with a flashlight, while the other one's just watching him. Now they're saying 180,000 people are without power, and that's kind of the whole area that this services, so all around Clarksville and the surrounding areas, not going down to Nashville, just in that Clarksville area where the power companies are. This is gonna be rough. Generator to save the day because now I have some water flow going over the overflow, and I'm still gonna keep some of these pumps on because they definitely need it. And then while I'm at it, might as well, upset toddler, run it to the fridge. 2.5 hours later, power's now back on, and I've decided that I hate that ice cap battery backup and Octo pulses. So looks like I'm kind of like not really a fan of CoralView products. So looks like I might have to get an EcoFlow River 2 for a battery backup on this, because I'm tired of this ice cap like frying out. I do tests and it works, but then whenever it actually has a power outage, it doesn't freaking work. It's not the fuse this time, so whatever the heck is going on. So let's do this water change and, you know, do my quarantine setup, do a water change on that, and then I will probably cut this video tomorrow once I get my results back from my fauna marin test, because I think they're going to be kind of shocking as to what's going on in the tank. Probably should have filmed this earlier, but I'm meeting up a guy, Lewis Reef. Shout out to Lewis Reef, trading for some scullies. I got about 7 sun-kissed bounce mushrooms, and you know, a couple assorted other mushrooms I'm going to be giving him for some of those scullies. So let's take a look at them. So I traded 7 of these sun-kissed bounce mushrooms, 5 of these little guys, a bunch of these random bounce of some sort, like maybe like 7 of them. And I got this scully. This scully not looking too good. This giant scully. And this guy right here, the funky shaped one. So not a bad trade. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll put Lewis, it's a Lewis Reef. I'll put that down in the description below, so if you want to check him out. He doesn't update things often because he's actually working all the time. But these corals are pretty cool. I like my little scully center that I got going on here. And there's gonna be another tornado coming through tonight, so let's hope the reef is fine in the morning, because it's gonna be horrible if the power goes out again, because that battery backup is trash. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, it's the next morning I survived another round of tornadoes. I don't know how we're doing it. We're getting lucky or unlucky because there's so many tornadoes happening. All right, so like I said, I was feeling like this ICP test would come back a little bit crazy, and you can kind of see it's a little bit everywhere. Now, however, if you ever watched my previous videos, I have not sent out the total test. And the total test actually has like different KH, salinity, sulfate ratios and everything. So nothing too crazy. These are the action doses that they want me to do. So let's jump into what I really think is going on based off of analyzing all this data. I think it's my total phosphate level. Honestly, it's way, way, way too high. I was measuring 0.3 with my test and saying 0.27. So yes, my phosphate level is too high, and it's always been too high. You can kind of see how I did kind of get her checked, then it goes up. I'm going to do another video talking about this phosphate and what I think how I'm going to solve the problem. Then my manganese. I have even been dosing manganese and might have even overdosed manganese and scared the crap out of myself because I might have overdosed and gave him like 1 milliliter a week, and it's still not showing up. My manganese is just not detectable. It's getting absorbed like crazy in my system. Okay, also my copper. I dosed a ton of copper, and my copper is just undetectable right now. So copper is undetectable. My barium, I dosed a ton of barium. I mean, look how much barium I have to dose just to get it up. And my barium's never, it's just barely sniffing being red. And then the last one is my fluoride. Fluoride might be the thing that is bothering me the most, because I know that I am dosing this potassium iodide fluoride concentrate. Now with this potassium iodide fluoride concentrate, you can see my iodine levels have gone through the roof. I mean, look at that sharp upward spike. So my corals are not uptaking iodine at all compared to the fluoride and the potassium. Because for the first time in a long time, my potassium levels are like dead on center where they need to be. And that's with me dosing a ton of potassium with that iodide and the fluoride concentrate. And my fluoride's still garbage. So I'm gonna need to get some fluoride, and Aquaforce looks like they're doing a deal. So I might be grabbing some fluoride. I'm kind of done playing mad scientist. So it's morning on the reef when I'm filming this, because I'm always on daddy duty apparently. So right now, what am I gonna do to kind of change up what I'm doing with my dosing? Well, I do have my A and K, and I'm putting in 1 liter per 5 gallons. I think that's gonna do a lot to help out everything. And I'm also gonna start fine tuning my fluoride, and I'm gonna drop my phosphate levels, and phosphate will be done in another video, because I think I want to dedicate that to another video. But this has been pretty wild of a video, talking about my octopus dying, talking about my testing, talking about battery backups and tornadoes. Yeah, it's just another day in the hobby. Just another day in the life of shallow reefing. So guys, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Give me a like, give me a comment below, and let me know how you like this content. And as always, I will see you later, Dory.